Sheikh Jassim could target Liverpool after being angry and disappointed by Manchester United. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani is bitterly disappointed and angry after his bid to buy Manchester United from the Glazers failed. The Qatari businessman is now expected to turn his attention to Liverpool. While it was announced on Saturday that Sheikh Jassim had withdrawn his latest bid, believed to be worth around £5 billion, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is now expected to finalise a deal under which he will buy a minority 25% stake in United for around £1.4 billion. The deal is expected to be approved at a United board meeting on Thursday, bringing to an end a saga that has dragged on for almost a year since the Glazers announced in November last year that they would consider all strategic alternatives, including new investment in the club, sale or other transactions. Sheikh Jassim had pledged to write off United's debts and invest heavily in improving the club's facilities and squad. However, he ended negotiations after recent talks with the Glazers failed to reach an agreement. The Daily Mail claims that Sheikh Jassim, who had set aside around $8 billion to buy and then invest in the club, was very disappointed and angered by the situation. As a result, his next move will be to buy Liverpool. Last year it was reported that the club's owner, Fenway Sports Group, had put Liverpool up for sale, and FSG admitted in a statement that they would consider new shareholders if it is in Liverpool's best interests as a club. The statement read as follows: "There have been a number of ownership changes and rumours of ownership changes at Premier League clubs recently, and inevitably we are regularly asked about Fenway Sports Group's ownership of Liverpool. FSG has frequently received expressions of interest from third parties wishing to become shareholders in Liverpool. FSG has previously said that, under the right terms and conditions, we would consider new shareholders if it was in the best interests of Liverpool as a club. FSG remains committed to Liverpool's success both on and off the pitch." However, the club's original owner, John Henry, said in February that although they were looking for new investment, they had no plans to sell the club. "I know there has been a lot of talk and quotes about Liverpool, but I stick to the facts. We have just formalized an ongoing process," he told the Boston Sports Journal. "Are we going to stay in England forever? No. Are we selling Liverpool? No. Are we talking to investors about Liverpool? Yes. Will there be something there? I believe there is, but it won't be a sale. Of course we're open to extraordinary offers," he said. FSG doesn't stand a chance against Sheikh Jassim's $8 billion offer. If the takeover of the club goes through, it is foreseeable that new investments will cost mega bucks. However, some fans oppose a takeover by the new Saudi-backed owners on human rights grounds. Hot developments are expected in the coming period. Klopp could sign a Premier League star more creative than Salah. Liverpool manager Jürgen Klopp has spent the summer transfer window reshaping and repairing his team's midfield after a difficult season, but now it seems he has turned his attention to the front line. The Premier League giants still lack a specialist number 6, and that is something that needs to be addressed soon. Similarly, the Reds have avoided strengthening a backline in this summer transfer window that conceded 47 goals in the 2022-2023 league season. Again, this problem will be solved, but such issues have not stopped Klopp from being interested in a dynamic striker who is currently enjoying the best form of his career. While the Anfield outfit have an impressive array of options, it would indeed make a lot of sense to add this player to their squad. Wolverhampton Wanderers winger Pedro Neto has attracted the attention of some of the Premier League's most respected sides after a good start to the season, and the Reds are among the interested parties, according to Liverpool reporter Neil Jones. Jones has penned his thoughts on a possible move and claims the 23-year-old would be a good fit, especially with Mohamed Salah's departure from the club inevitable at some point. The news comes after Football Transfer's Steve Kay confirmed that Liverpool are considering making a bid, suggesting that the Old Gold would only consider selling the player if a valuation of £50 million was set. With title-chasing Arsenal also interested, the race for the Portuguese star's signature could heat up as the winter transfer window approaches. Liverpool are attracted to the prospect of signing Neto because of his wide attacking ability, physical strength and intelligence in shaping openings both as a direct threat and as a creative component. Praised by manager Gary O'Neill for his unbelievable performances, Neto is finally starting to come into his own after signing for Wolves from Italian side Lazio in 2019 in a £8 million double deal with Bruno Giordano. He has struggled over the last few seasons. Indeed, after dazzling in the 2020-2021 season, Neto struggled with injuries that limited him to a peripheral role, contributing just 3 direct goals in the next 2 Premier League campaigns. That has certainly changed this season, however. It's still early in the season, of course, but Neto is displaying a refined flair that signals a new level of maturity and intelligence in his game, and a new explosiveness that is lifting the Premier League. The quick-footed dynamo, who has emerged as the team's main creator with a goal and 5 assists, plays on the right wing and assisted Hwang Hee-chan's early goal against Liverpool in September. Arsenal are also rumoured to be chasing Neto's signature, which will make life difficult for Liverpool in the transfer battle for the burgeoning Portuguese star, but the effort to win the race will undoubtedly be worthwhile. Apart from Salah, Liverpool's options on the right flank are a little thin. Ben Doak is a precocious talent, but unfortunately he is only 17 and inexperienced. Harvey Elliott knows the role, but doesn't offer the kind of threat to play there regularly. Neto has seemingly found his best position on the right flank, and given that he is starting to show his capabilities as a force to be reckoned with, this could be the most viable move to make. Liverpool have already proven the value of flocking to Molino for attacking phenoms with Diogo Jota, who joined in 2020 in a £41 million deal and has since scored 45 goals and provided 17 assists in 122 appearances. Saudi Arabian side Al Ittihad pushed hard for Salah's signature in the final weeks of the summer transfer window and even made a last-minute bid of £150 million, which was quickly rejected by Klopp's side. However, Salah's contract expires in 2025, and if a solution is not found, it is highly likely that this will be Salah's last season on English shores and Neto will be brought in to replace him. Replacing a worldwide sensation like Salah is not an enviable task, and it would be foolish to target a player like Neto and declare him heir to the Egyptian's throne at Anfield. Simply put, Salah is one of Liverpool's best players and one of the best strikers to ever play in the Premier League. His achievements have led Michael Owen to declare him one of the greatest of all time. The star has scored 192 goals and provided 83 assists in 315 appearances for the Merseyside outfit, with a staggering goal contribution rate of 0.87. For reference, Fernando Torres' rate for Liverpool is 0.71. With 6 goals and 4 assists in his first 10 games this season, the 31-year-old has created 9 big chances in just 8 Premier League games with a 2.1 key pass rate per game. His extraordinary talents are not easy to replace, but Neto could hold the blueprint to emulate his level of reinforcement. Indeed, this season the £50,000 a week Wolves man has created 5 big chances in the top flight at a rate of 2.5 per game, completing 83% of his passes. For a mid-table Wolves side to produce a more consistent flow of support than a player like Salah is an impressive achievement and a testament to Neto's developing talent. Given that Neto is now a regular on the right side of the attack, he would be the perfect counterbalance to work fluidly while maintaining the dynamism that has breathed life back into Liverpool's attack.